Hello guys, let's see how it looks like. Can you guys see me? Did you guys miss me? Oh, where's my glasses? I can't see anything without my glasses. I don't have any lenses left over. That's a bummer, so blah blah blah. Let's have a look. I'm 2 minutes too late, but wait, why so fast? Okay, it's not very straight. Maybe it's the wrong side. Okay. Now it's okay. Let me see if there's anyone here. It's okay. Okay, then I guess we just start. You're 3 minutes too late. And today's mukbang, vegan mukbang. I'm having enoki mushroom, quickly boiled in boiling water, then seasoned with light soy sauce, garlic, and sesame oil, and a bit of coriander. So now it's like I don't know, like a salad. I guess it's like a Chinese style salad, and with a bit of the chili sauce. It's a 剁椒, so I have a video on my channel like always. Let's give this a try. I haven't tried it. Guten Appetit. Wow. It is quite spicy from the chili sauce, but it's okay. I didn't realize how small it is because I just used one package. It's probably 300 grams. So after boiling it, and it just came out a bit smaller than I wanted, but it's okay. And if today it seemed like 2 weeks ago, if not many people here, we're just going to cut this short. Instead of an hour, probably I'm just going to do 30 minutes until I finish my lunch. It looks okay. I forgot to buy more lenses, contact lenses. So today I'm a bit of foggy everywhere. I can't really see clearly, but it doesn't really matter. I'll wear my glasses later when I have to read. There's quite different ways to cook enoki mushroom. It all comes out like similar look like this. So some people will steam it, and here I'm just quickly boiled it. And you can either just season it with light soy sauce like this one. Some people would just cook some vegetable oil, and when the oil is hot, and it will kind of drizzle on top. But it all comes out similar, like this. Okay. So I guess I have to turn on now my glasses. I'm sorry. This two buddy thing is taking the whole space. Hello. Now I finally see live chat. Okay. Hello. At least somebody joined me today. It's super hot. It's like 30 degrees. I have no idea, but really hot here. And we don't have an air con. That's terrible. Usually it's quite cool in the apartment because we live in a outbau, like a really old apartment. It's cool inside, but when it's keep like 30 degrees for a whole week, and nowhere is cool without the air con. So I'm hoping this week is not so bad like last week. I guess enoki mushroom is quite trendy, like in Japanese, Thai, Chinese cuisine. It's really popular in China right now at the moment. Yeah. I think it's also super healthy, especially in winter. In summer. Okay, so wondering, have you guys ever heard of Bitcoins? My brother-in-law is completely crazy about Bitcoins at the moment. I have no idea. I guess he probably invested a few thousand euros. Right now, at the moment, it's around 2,600 for one Bitcoin. It sounds crazy. And it about an year ago, 1 year ago, it was about 600 euro per Bitcoin, and the year before that is even cheaper. So my brother-in-law started. Yes, I remember everybody. There are not many people. I don't have many people come to visit, so I remember everybody come to my live stream. It looks okay with my glasses. I can't read like so close, but it's so far away from my eyes. I can't really read without my glasses. So my brother-in-law started invest in Bitcoins a couple of weeks ago, and when he bought the Bitcoin, it was almost like the highest point. I think so around 2,000 per Bitcoin, and then the week after he bought it, it just dropped to around 1,500 or around 1,000, and he went completely crazy. It just got panicked because it's quite a lot of money. And then a week after, it went back to 2,600. Right now it's sitting around 200 to 600. But when the value dropped, because he got so panicked, he just sold out half of his Bitcoins. Then after he sold out, the Bitcoin went up again around 2,000, and then he bought again around 2,000. I guess after all, he didn't lose any money, but it's just funny. It reminds me of them Kings of Queens. I'm not sure, have you ever seen this episode where the main character bought some shares? It was kind of same situation when the share price dropped. He just completely panicked and wanted to sell everything, and then when the price went up, it's too late. He sold everything already. So I guess because it's not really my money, so I didn't care too much. But it's really funny to see other people investing in these kind of things. What I don't understand is how could like a Bitcoin worth anything? To me, it's not even worth 1 cent, but it's actually worth 2,600 euro at the moment. And oh, scheiße. I will try, but I don't think it's probable. Not sure if you guys have noticed my hair. It's a mess right now because I washed it once, but I didn't really straightening it, so it looks funny. But I just went to a hair salon and dyed it back to pink color, and came out okay. It was like 50 euros for dyeing and blow drying. I probably would go back again in 3 months and do a different color. I don't know which color yet. Probably dark green or dark blue, but not pink anymore because I've done pink twice. What was it? Was like Fast and Furious, the latest Fast and Furious. This actress, she had like green hair. It was so cool, like a dark green. No problem. It's been a long while. So last week was like a public holiday, and then 2 weeks before was a public holiday as well, and then 2 weeks before that was a public holiday. And this week as well, on Thursday is once again a public holiday in Sichuan. I really need a kitchen towel. My nose is running like crazy. Finished. I'm super quick today. 15 minutes. Because don't have much. Oh, scheiße. Yesterday, my brother-in-law said I shouldn't say scheiße. Scheiße is adjective. I should say scheiße. Scheiße is shit. So I keep saying the adjective the whole time. Okay, so since last week, I've been posting videos. So I've been scheduling my videos. Like, before that, I always just post them once I'm finished them. And I've been told like it's probably better to schedule all my videos and post them always at the same time every day. So I've been doing it last week, and I've been scheduling all my videos at 6 p.m. Deutsche time, and for some reason all the videos from last week didn't perform really well, so I wasn't sure. So I'm not sure it's because of the videos or because of the time I'm uploading them. But I'll keep doing this for, I don't know, just keep doing it. If 6 p.m. is really bad, and I'll change at different time. But I'll try to do one video a day and just schedule them or at 6 p.m. Deutsche time. So then, because I would upload this video beforehand, then I could add the subtitles and then end cards. The other thing is I try my best to put all the English subtitles, but if you guys want to help me, you can always click on the link at the bottom of the description. There's a link where you can contribute subtitles as well, and it doesn't really matter, so it could be German, could be Japanese, I have no idea, but any kind of languages, and then those subtitles will get approved, and once they are approved, your name will be underneath as well for the subtitle contribution. It's called community contribution, subtitle contribution, or translate contribution, whatever it's called. But I'll do the English subtitle always, and when I have time I'll do the Chinese one. I've always wanted to do the Chinese subtitle, but I don't have time. Oh, hello everybody. Oh, the other thing is I'm having a new logo, so it's a really simple one. My brother-in-law designed for me, and it cost nothing. So he just designed for me because he come to us to have dinner quite often before. I guess that's the reason, I'm not sure, but sorry. So he designed that logo for me, and it has 3 colors. So the first, like green and red and purple. I quite like the green color because it's not so strong, not so hard, stands out, doesn't hurt your eyes. So it's a really gentle, mild color. But the red is also good. I'm not sure about the purple, but I still don't know where I'm going to put those logos. I tried. You will see probably on Wednesday. I already uploaded the video for this week's Wednesday, and I put that logo on my thumbnails. And I don't know. I'm not sure if it looks good, but you have to tell me if you guys don't like it. You have to tell me, and what color you like, you have to tell me, so I could always improve on that. Or maybe I could just also use that for my video logo. Now I have like a big face of my, probably instead of my face, some other things will look nice. So that's for my channel. And then this weekend, my mother-in-law took me to do strawberry picking. Like it's this year actually it's really bad season for strawberries in Deutschland because it's really cold in winter, and the winter was really long, and a lot of strawberries died frozen. So the production volume is really low, and the strawberries are really expensive. I think a couple of weeks ago it was selling €3 for half kilo, yeah, or even less, and 1 kilo or half kilo, forgot. But it's too expensive, I think, strawberries. And last year around the same time, we went to do a strawberry picking as well. It was like a whole field of strawberries, and then they're like massive. Like one was like the size of my palm. And then this year is there was just not much to pick. So we wanted to go there to pick strawberries, but when we got there, realized it was like too little, and they're all tiny, like they're like the size of my thumb. So let's see what's going on with the live stream. Can you guys still hear me? If you guys can hear me, can you just like tell me in the chat box? Because for me, the image is not running. Uh-oh. Really? Okay, then it must be my internet. It's like slow. I have no idea because here the screen completely black and I can't see anything. This is just me. My sourdough is 100% perfect. I did last week, so all my sourdough starters are now in my fridge. They're sitting and waiting. This week I'm going to make hopefully this week I will be able to make this honey sourdough, and next week I can make this walnut sourdough. But both starters are ready. I made 2 starters. One is rye, one is wheat, and I made this video already, so you're probably going to see the video for the starter first. And I actually did twice, because the first week, around the 1st of June, I did it, and then I left it for too long, so it was sour. And because I thought I could probably leave it 1 or 2 days a bit longer, because on the same weekend we went to Legoland. I didn't really have time to feed the sourdough starter. So when I had time, so a day after, when I look at it, it was just crazy. Lots of small fruit flats in it. Then I knew it's bad. Couldn't use it anymore. So I did it again. But so this video, it's I filmed a little bit the first time when I started making it, and then I filmed the rest the second time when I just redid everything, because what's crazy was that. So yeah, can you guys see me? No, I'm really not sure, because mine is completely buffering and black. I'll try just go back and start again. Okay, now it works for me too. It's crazy. I hate the internet here. It's like a snail speed internet. And every time when I complain about the internet speed, my husband is saying it's because of Merkel. It's all her fault. Yeah. Apparently, she promised Deutschland they're gonna have really fast internet. It was last election, so I don't know how many years ago, 5 years ago, and now it's even slower. And they're trying to compensate with some devices. You can have Wi-Fi everywhere, but the speed is horrible. That's why live stream is so popular in Korea, because the internet in Korea is crazy fast, lightning speed. Yeah. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just like, I'm finished. I finished my food and I'm comfortable. So where I am. So yes, my sourdough. Now they're perfectly sitting in my fridge. So I think I'm gonna do it this week around Wednesday or Thursday. Depends. I think it lasts for a week. If you don't use your sourdough starters, you're gonna have to feed them. So okay, just pour some out, leave 50 grain, and then feed them every week if you are not using it. And apparently people saying you have to feed your sourdough like on the same day of a week, and but at the same time of the week. It's like taking contraception pills every day around the same time, because they have their rhythm, the system, how they work. So it's crazy, like right now it's June already. So hopefully this week or next week, I can get 1,000 subscribers. But is that crazy right now? So I felt like it was still winter and suddenly it's summer. And next week, I think 21st, thinking the Deutsch way. 21. So 21st is the Chinese, how do you call this, like seasoning, like there are different days to separate a year to different seasons. Instead of 4 seasons, they have like very few. And on the 21st, so this month, so next week, is the beginning of summer, suppose. And it's also the day which has the longest daylight. So daytime is the longest, suppose. And apparently this day, it's also the first season, which they decided thousands of years ago. It's also helping farming. And on this day, it's good to have something like really cool you down. So I thought I'll make a couple of recipes for this day as well. So a couple of things like you can have or you enjoy in summer. So I was thinking like a congee. I don't know how many of you guys love eating congee. Congee with salted duck eggs. Congee with 1,000-year-old eggs and beef or pork mince. Congee with fish, seafood. Like you can add anything you like in congee, but cold congee is really good. The porridge is really good for summer. And I remember my parents used to have cold congee during summertime very often. And if you have congee, you must have lots of side dishes. So like pickles, stir-fried long beans, pickled long beans, fermented garlic cloves. So it's kind of like a salty, sour side dishes you can have with congee, which is good for summer. There's also like a cold noodle, which is also really popular in summer. You can make like salty bean paste with pork belly and tofu and peanuts, and use that to make cold noodle. It's a bit like a Korean cold noodle, but better, I would think. So yeah, just like today, what I had, it could be one of the side dish because it's cold and then it has lots of flavor. You can have this with your congee as well. And I didn't realize before how much garlics I'm using in cooking. Like, I think because in Chinese cooking you use garlic, ginger, spring onion, pretty much for every stir fry and pretty much for everything. So I'm always like putting 1 or 2 garlic cloves in everything when I'm cooking. Then my mother-in-law saw it. For her, it's a really healthy practice. And then she was surprised how many garlic cloves I'm putting in cooking. And then she was like, that's why my husband is so healthy, because all the garlics I'm putting. Like if I cook spaghetti, and like I cook 2 kinds of spaghetti very often at home. It's just really quick and easy. If I'm not making a cooking video and I really don't have time to cook, then I will just make this, and it takes about like 10 minutes. And so one is really just use probably half pack of bacon and saute it to get the grease, the fat out, and then put garlic, chili, so pepperoni, chili, and then with lots of seasonings like basil, thyme, what's the other thing? I forgot. But there's lots of like dry seasoning because it gives lots of it's a lot flavor for the fresh one. And then and tomato. I put lots of tomato in all my spaghettis. So that's like one warm spaghetti, and there's one I learned from my in-laws, and they make that very often as well. So you get this really, really thin, like it's called angel hair spaghettis or pasta, and then it takes like 3 minutes to cook really the pasta, and then the sauce you just make lots of tomato with lots of garlics and a bit of parsley, fresh parsley, salt, olive oil. That's like perfect, really quick, and then really great for summer. I'm not sure, like some people will call it a salad because it's cold, but it's really just spaghetti. Nice spaghetti carbonara. I tried that as well. It's really creamy, so it has lots of fat, egg, cream, butter. So it's really tasty, but it's not so healthy, I guess. But nothing is too very healthy when you eat a lot. So yeah, so I guess from this week I'm going to start make some summer recipes. Like last week I made this ice cream. If I have this ice, so I don't have this book here, but I borrowed a book from a library here with all kinds of ice. So I'm just looking for a couple of things I could make for my channel. So that's my secret. I always go to the library, Castle Library in the city, and just borrow a couple of recipe books. And I read like a lot of them and see which one would fit for my video. And you could see I have like I bought this because I want to make some German cakes and stuff. And this one, and it has one section of this book. It's called Backen wie Oma, so bake like grandma. So bake what grandma bakes. And then it has like classic cheesecake, or this one, what is called Donau Villa. So it's like the river from Donau, is it called? And it has like the typical German thing, this kind of sour cherries inside. But my mother-in-law makes this very often and delicious. So I thought I'm gonna make some German cakes as well. But isn't it easy? You can get like you can make cookbooks. Just a huge picture, and one side is ingredients, and then the steps. That's why I thought maybe I should make my own cookbook as well, because it's super easy. Like, but I'm not so sure what kind of what kind of topics I'm going to do. Am I going to do a baking topic or Chinese cooking, or what I'm doing? I have no idea. I think maybe I'll do a vegan Chinese vegan recipe book. It just sound more interesting than a regular cookbook. What else? Yeah, there is Black Forest cake. There is. I saw, but like a long time ago, when I have never been to Deutschland before, so like long time ago. But when I met with my husband, I thought I would impress him with a Black Forest cake. So I found this channel on YouTube. She is Deutsch, and she makes recipes both in English and in Deutsch. So I made her recipes. But then when I came here, I tried a Black Forest cake at Black Forest, and it tastes completely different for some reason. They use really a lot of cream here. Like that's something I don't really like. But I wouldn't know like which one is really authentic. But I would guess the Black Forest cake in the cafe at Black Forest, it's probably not so authentic than the Deutsche made for her video channel, because she made like twice Black Forest cake, and quite similar recipe. I think like Black Forest cake is really the cherries, lots of cherries, and then the jam they made out from the sour cherry juice, and the sponge cake, the chocolate sponge cake. Anyway, so what is it like? You're from Sweden, right? So this is another thing that's so funny. So I was like watching some guy's video on YouTube, and he's from Sweden, but he's living in Taiwan. And then he made this video of him and his friend, his Swedish friend, who visits him in Taiwan, and they went to climb a mountain. So that was like the whole video about them climbing. But at the beginning, somehow like he was, I don't know, is it like a joke or something? But the guy was so the friend didn't brush his teeth when they prepared to climb the mountain, so he had to brush his teeth in the public toilet in Taiwan, and he was completely naked. So I don't know why they would do that. Is it a Swedish thing, or it's just trying to be funny for his video? Oh, okay. It is a dark chocolate, Black Forest. I think that's how it makes like a black forest, and lots of sour cherries and cream. So it's pretty much the same, but I think it's like more like a sponge. No, sponge cake. Okay, I have to try it then, because I think my mother-in-law is completely addicted to baking right now, since she discovered YouTube, and then because we don't go back that often, so once every 2 weeks or once a month, twice a month, and then she always trying to impress us now with different kind of cakes. Couple of weeks ago, she made this. She called it firefighter cake. Obviously, she learned it on YouTube. So it's this kind of. So it has like a white cream on top, and then cherry with this kind of jam in the middle, and then a base is like a cake, or actually I forgot. I just remember I had a lot. So because she said it's like a firefighter fighting fire, so the sour cherries looking like fire, and then the white cream covers the fire, so you extinguish it. It's quite I don't know. It really looks like it and tastes really good. But because she always bake a whole cake for us, and we would have, I just felt like indulging myself too much sugar, and we're repeating this every weekend. And last week, she baked another cake with lots of berries, blueberries, I think himbeer, so raspberries, then covered with those egg white thing, meringue, and then wow. We had to have a lot as well. It's just like, and a couple weeks before, she bakes egg apple cake. So because they grow lots of apple trees in the garden and too many apples, and then she had to use all the apples, and she just baked like apple cake for really long time. Like every time when we go back home, there's apple cake, which is also very awesome. But I just feel like I don't know, it's like too much sugar. It's really too much sugar and cream, and the fruits are really healthy though. But so last weekend when we went to a strawberry picking, instead of picking strawberries because they're too small, and she just bought some, so it was like €2 for half kilo, but the quality is a lot better than the ones in the supermarket. So the farmers who are selling them, so they're much fresher. And then I brought some home as well. So last night I probably had half kilo already myself, but I still have some left over, and I'm going to make a strawberry tart. Or I have two ideas, either a strawberry tart, or it's called a Windbottle in Deutsch. So it's like what is it called? So it's like this really airy dough. What is it called? Forgot. My brain's not working. When it's hot, it's not working. So it's also with cream and strawberry, but it's a lot lighter. So I'm thinking which one is better, which one, because very often when I'm baking something, the views are horrible. But I don't want to make Chinese food all the time because it's also boring for me, and I don't know, I wouldn't want to eat Chinese every day neither, even though I'm Chinese. So I was trying to make something different. So something German, something Italian, something Japanese, something Thai. I have all these ideas, but I don't know. But you guys can always write me on Facebook and give me some good ideas, good suggestions, what you want to see, and I could make them. Because well, I always have lots of recipes in line, but sometimes, for example, like the cookies I made last week, I really spent a lot of time, but the result wasn't really good. So if you guys want to see something, you have to let me know, because I have all these ideas, but not all of them are good ideas. So I have still 15 minutes. Okay, so a couple of things is in Deutschland it's like, well, not for everybody, but for my husband it's like every month he worked, he gets 2 days holiday, and since March he has worked 3-4 months, so we could have like a 5 to a week holiday during the summer, but we haven't planned where we're going. Just hopefully somewhere, if we're going. But if he's not using up his holiday this 5 days in summer, this 5 days going to go further later, so around around January, because in January we have to go back to China again, so twice this year, which is not so good. But I have a couple of things need to do to sort it out in China. I have no idea how many subscribers would I have by then. I think by February next year I'll really be doing YouTube for 2 years, so no. So hopefully I'll get 10,000 subscribers. I have no idea, but so yeah, either this 5 days in summer, or we're gonna have a really long holiday around January, probably 3 weeks holiday, 3 or 4 weeks. So 3-4 weeks in China is I wouldn't want to, but my mom was asking repeatedly. So it's just, if you guys have any good suggestions where to go, can always write me as well on Facebook. And there's also, I also add a function on my blog. If you visit my blog, you can see a really small icon at the right bottom corner, and you can click on that and chat with me. I just thought do a live chat thing. It's really live chat, it's not live stream. It's really live chat. You can always talk to me on my website if I'm online as well. So that's also good. So I don't know, just a couple things need to plan, and we still haven't bought the tickets yet. I really want to go. So we saw this movie a couple months ago, and what was it? I think the story was like somebody did a crime in the US, and then he just took the money and then he left. He went to Greenland. I think it was Greenland, if I didn't remember it wrong. So there's this Blue Lagoon. Is it called Blue Lagoon? Now I really want to go there because of the movie. Well, or we could also go to Caribbean because of the Paris of Caribbean. But the movie was really awesome. But it would be cool to take the cruise from Miami to Caribbean would also be a good idea. But I guess 1 week is too short for that. What else? And a couple of my friends went to Greece, like everyone. Or can also go to like what's called Mallorca, like every Deutsch is going every summer. Boring. But anyway, so yes, also can go to Sweden. For some reason I'm offline. For some reason I'm back again. I was offline. Then I am back again. That's the internet and the YouTube live stream. Oh, the other thing is my husband bought this Samsung 360 camera, and then we tested. For some reason it doesn't work for his channel. So he has 2 channels, but none of them works. And then I told him he should write to YouTube. YouTube keeps saying, oh, it's not the problem of YouTube, it's probably the problem of Samsung. And then wrote back again saying, oh, you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you can't do live stream, which is crap, bullshit. And then what's the other thing? Oh, the other person simply saying, oh, it's a technical problem, we have to just give it to the technical team. So I guess it's not possible for him to do live stream with a camera, but my channel works. And it's back. So I think when we are on holiday, I will try to use a camera for my channel, but it needs a Samsung phone, so cell phone. So maybe I will get a Samsung handy, maybe. But or I will just use my husband. I know you guys can see me or not, or it's just a imaginary place. Can't really see me, just the image. But anyway, so yeah, that's the camera we bought, the new gadget for this month. I'm right now like really eager to buy some new gear. I really need that gimbal and that drone for my channel, but we will see. Maybe it's cheaper in China, then I'll buy it there. Internet is really fucked up today. But it's almost an hour as well. Still 5 minutes. I really thank you guys who come to see me, come to watch my live stream. I know it's sometimes really boring because I'm a boring person, and I really can't make some like disgusting jokes. Do you guys like catch up with all the like trending videos? And what's the things with this really dumb guy called Jake Logan? What's that, and Paul Logan? They keep trending for a couple of weeks, and then his girlfriend, some really weird teenage kids love stories. I have no idea, but I watched their videos and I realized I'm too old to watch those kind of things. Just feel like I need to have half of my brain cell dead to be able to enjoy those kind of things anymore. So I'm too old for those kind of videos anymore. And then with these kids playing this fridge spinner, or is it called fridge spinner? These kind of things. I'm gonna make a video as well, but I'm waiting for the spinning thing. So I'm gonna bake it, but but it's not new neither. I've seen people making it as well. Hopefully it's not too late. It's supposed to be coming this week, so I'm waiting. You saw my hard drive. Yeah, it's actually, this hard drive, it has really downsides and upsides. I like it because it can, the best thing to do it just to take it for when you are travel. So it's super quick to back up your SD card. Then you can just delete everything on the SD card and then film again and then back up again. But the Wi-Fi function is not so good because like really slow for pictures, perfect. It's quick for picture, but for my videos, because I'm filming 4K, and like each clip probably couple seconds or 5 seconds, sometimes 1 minute is too big for Wi-Fi. It takes ages to use the Wi-Fi function for me. So I bought this reader, SD card reader for my iPad, which is faster than this Wi-Fi function. I know the internet is crap. The internet is really crap. Should we just call it off now today? I guess before I'm leaving this weekend, I was watching Simpsons, like always, like every day, watching Simpsons, and then there's one episode they showed on TV, and they play is like Marge and then Homer Simpson's, their love stories, and they show this music, this song from the Turtles, and I just loved it. I really loved it, and I said, wow, that's some love song. And my husband said, now you like Beatles? I said, okay, I didn't know that's from Beatles. If that's from Beatles, then that's the only song I like from Beatles. And then I checked today, it's not from Beatles, it's from the Turtles. So I've been like listening it the whole morning, and it just at the back of my head the whole day. Anyway, okay, that's it. Everything okay. So thanks you guys for coming to watch my live stream, and I'm going to do live stream every Monday at 2 p.m. Deutsch time, and always have vegan, always mukbang, and a bit of a chit chat. So that's finished today. If you want to write me, you can always make your comments below, or write me on Facebook, or just text me on my blog. There is a live chat. So thank you guys. This week is much more enjoyable than last week. I was all alone last week, so don't let me alone anymore. Okay, see ya. Dankeschön, auf Wiedersehen. Bitte. How do I close this? From the back.